Imagine this that you're checking your old coin jar. Maybe something you inherited from your parents, maybe a dusty box sitting untouched for years, and suddenly, you see a 1975 Lincoln Memorial penny. A coin so common, so ordinary, that almost no one ever pays attention to it. But what if I told you that hidden among those billions of ordinary 1975 pennies are some of the rarest, most valuable, and most shocking errors ever discovered on a Lincoln cent? What if I told you that a single 1975 penny, a coin worth 1 cent, could turn into $500, $5,000, $50,000, or even over $100,000 in auction? And what if, in a once-in-a-generation twist, a previously unknown or unlisted extreme mint error were to appear, one so rare that collectors would fight over it, pushing the price into the hundreds of thousands, and yes, possibly even the. You might think it sounds impossible, but rare pennies have done it before, and the 1975 Lincoln Memorial penny is one of the most misunderstood and overlooked. Years of the entire series to SO get ready. Because today, we're diving deep into the history, hidden secrets, shocking errors, and unbelievable values of the most rare 1975 pennies ever discovered. This video could be the reason you find a fortune sitting quietly in your pocket. Let's begin. Before we talk about rare errors worth thousands, let's understand the coin itself. Introduced in 1909 to honor Abraham Lincoln, Brenner's portrait remained unchanged for over a century. Used from 1959 to 2008, shows the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. The tiny statue of Lincoln is visible in the center, a unique design detail many never notice. The 1975 penny was made from 95% copper and 5% zinc. Each coin actually contains about 2 cents worth of copper today. The U.S. Mint struck a massive number of pennies in 1975:1975. P. Philadelphia 5.45 billion 1975. D. Denver 4.5 billion. That's nearly 10 billion coins combined. With numbers that huge, you'd think number 1975 penny could ever be rare. But that is exactly where the shocking truth begins. Because although most 1975 pennies are common, some are so rare that collectors will pay life-changing money to get them. Let's be honest, the majority of 1975 pennies are only worth 1 cent in circulation, 5 cents to 25 cents in better condition, $1 to $3 in high-grade, uncirculated condition, $25, $200 for super high grades, MS66, MS67. But here is where collectors get excited. The 1975 penny has no official proof coins made for collectors that year. That means finding a near-perfect, blazing red 1975 penny is extremely tough, making high-grade examples surprisingly valuable. But even these do not compare to the real treasures, the rare errors. The errors that transform the 1975 Lincoln penny from a 1-cent coin into a jackpot-level collectible. Here are the highest value, most rare, and most exciting 1975 penny errors. The coins that make collectors' jaws drop and wallets open. Off-center pennies occur when the blank planchet is not aligned correctly. Worth $20, $60 worth $100, $300 worth $500, $1,000 plus. Collectors go crazy when the date is fully visible. Without the date, the coin loses value to NO. Major, famous DDO for 1975 has been confirmed, but some minor DDO varieties exist. And a major new discovery is always possible if a collector found a dramatic doubling like the famous 1955 or 1972 pennies. It could be worth $25, $150, $10, $000, $50, $000, $100, $000, $250, $000 plus. And yes, if one specimen is found with perfect doubling, the first of its kind, it could break the $500,000 barrier. A coin struck without the collar ring. Values: common, $20, $50 sharp, wide broad strike, $100, $300 when the dies hit each other without a coin in between. Values: minor clash, $10, $20 major, visible clash lines, $50, $150 dramatic, collectible clash, $250, $500. These are incredibly collectible and valuable. Light double strike, $100, $200 dramatic double strike, $250, $800 off, center double strike, $1,000, $2, $500 plus multi-struck, extreme error, $5, $000, $10, $000 plus. This is the extreme. Lottery ticket error. If a 1975 penny was struck on a dime planchette, a foreign coin planchette, a nickel planchette, and aluminum leftover planchette values can skyrocket. $500, $1, $500, $3, 000, $10, 000, $25, 000, $100, 000, $250, 000, $1, 000, 000 plus. This is not fantasy. The 1974 aluminum penny sold for huge money, and another is valued well over $250, 000. A 1975 variant could easily break auction records. This happens when the die weakens. Values: common floating roof, $5, $20 dramatic floating roof, $40, $75 not a huge jackpot, but still worth way more than 1 cent. The highest price recorded for a 1975 Lincoln cent was for a premium gem red MS67 Plus, which sold for. But that is just a condition rarity, not an extreme mint error. If the right unlisted error appears, collectors are ready to pay tens of thousands, and possibly much more. Yes, but only if. Heavy checkmark. It is a unique, spectacular mint error. Heavy checkmark. Never before recorded heavy checkmark fully authenticated by PCGS or NGC. Heavy checkmark in high-grade condition. For example, a dramatic double denomination strike. A 1975 penny struck on a silver planchette. A 1975 penny struck on an aluminum leftover. A double die, so strong it becomes legendary. These are exactly the types of coins that reach $100, 000, $250, 000, or even close to $1 million. And because billions of pennies were made, it is still possible that rare, never-before-seen errors are out there waiting to be found. You don't need expensive tools. Just follow these steps. Look for doubling on. Liberty and God we to date. 1975. Broad strikes and off-centers are easy to spot. Normal weight: 3.11 grams. Wrong planchette weights will be 2.5 g, 2.3 g, 1.9 g, 1.5 gek. Any weird weight equals possible jackpot. Floating roof, die cracks, clashes, all valuable. An unusual silver, gold, or gray penny may be a wrong planchette. If a coin looks not normal, it might be a high-value error. If you thought the 1975 penny was boring, think again, because hidden among billions of coins are fire off-center errors worth $500, $1, 000 fire double strikes worth $2, 000, $10, 000 fire wrong planchette errors worth $25, 000, $100, 000 fire theoretical unique errors worth $250, 000 plus fire, and yes, a possible $1 million discovery. The average person sees a penny. Collectors see a treasure map. So check your change, search those coin jars, because the next great discovery might be sitting in your home right now. And if you find it, your 1 cent coin could become the most valuable penny of the decade.